What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another smartphone couch video. Yeah, I can stretch out all the way today. Three problems I had with the just money argument. Oops, I got up four fingers. Sorry. Just channeling, bruh, man. After I finish this, I'm gonna eat some sandwiches. Anyway, three problems I had with the just money argument. And notice I put just money in quotations, right? Look, I'm going to tell you what. Because, of course, I did the body game video yesterday with my guest, Miss Mocha Angel. And I'm going to give y'all a few more of those, too. I'm already lining up the women for them. But check it out, right? Check it out. No matter what I talk about body game, not even just on yesterday's video, but any video, or if somebody's just talking about game, invariably somebody comes on there and says, you just need money, you just need a fat wallet. All women care about is money. Okay, but I got three problems with it. Now, before I get into it, I've said several times, yeah, money and status work, but notice I always add to that. I say you still gotta look like something. In fact, was on a panel, I talked about a while ago, I was on a panel, Facebook panel with, it was a mixed group, men and women on there, and they were talking about how these guys are broke and everything out here. And then when I challenged them and said, well, hold up, there's plenty of guys out here with money. And then they admitted they're just not attracted to them, physically attracted to them. Wow, where have we heard that before? Because even in my book, Nice Guys and Players, I talk about the masked men. Those are successful men. They got money and everything, but I made it very clear. They still got to hit the gym. They still got to fix up physically, you know? They still got to, they got to turn her on at least a little bit, and it ain't the money and status. You know, the other stuff is just pragmatic. And in fact, it leads to one of the problems I'm going to talk about. But I say three problems. I actually wrote it down because, you know, I'm in the car. I be flowing. I don't remember everything. I'll think I remember it. Then I get in the flow, or I see some car like about to get in an accident, or I see a fat ass walking along the road. So, you know, paying attention to it. But three things. First of all, many men with money are still not getting women. Now, I'm going to shout out, may he rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I never forget, me and him had several offline conversations behind the scenes, wasn't public. But I remember one specific one, and this one was right before, it was actually maybe a few months before he had the infamous Average at Best video, you know, before he really exploded. Because the thing about Kevin, long-term thinker. He's already thinking. If he presented something, he was already thinking about it. So we were talking, and he said he had several clients. Remember, he was an image consultant, and he charged a lot for those image consultants. So any of his clients had to have money just to get his services. And he said several of them, he said it was a real issue. Several of them were either high five figures or at least six figures. High five figures. And in this country, in this world, you high five figures, you're still up there. You ain't in the 1% or the 0.1%, but you still making more money than probably 90% of the people that you walking by in the streets. And he said they were having trouble getting women. He said they were having trouble. And that's a major thing. Before she did her, I'll say her heel face turn, Jessica Lynn Pope, when she got big at first, because she was talking about having a matchmaking agency and she had all these guys paying money, but the women didn't want them. The women still didn't want them. These were successful men because the men didn't look a certain way. And if you really look at a lot of stuff, you look at a lot of business, high-end escorts, sugar babies, they dealing with men with money. But if that's all a man really needed, he could just walk outside and let a woman know he got money. If it was just that simple. And of course, there are indeed some women who do go for men just for money. Well, that's the third problem I have. I'm going to get to that. But think about something. If that's all it took, that means a man just need to have a lot of money. But how is it you get men who got money having trouble? They'll have money. Shoot, they'll have a home, pay for a home, pay for a car, everything. I mean, got the money, 800 credit score, all of that. They ain't getting no parts of the pussy unless they pay directly for it. Unless they pay a hoe for it or go traveling and pay for it. Let's just be real with it. If it was just money, they wouldn't have no problems. And people know it's out there. There's plenty of guys making money. They still having trouble. And hell, even if they get married sometime and get that woman, they think the woman want the money. I would tell them to double back home one day. Double back home. And even with that money thing, if that's what women want, how these broke motherfuckers out here getting pussy? Let's just be real with it. Or motherfuckers who minimum wage or barely making it. How they getting women, like multiple women too. They don't even have to spend their own money. See, that's a part of the game. I talked about that major professional gigolo game, but I don't talk enough about that low-key gigolo game. There's plenty of dudes out there. Shoot, the women, they fronting it. They footing the bill. Plenty of it. I might know something about that personally. Look, here's the thing. If it was just money, shoot, these dudes should be dominating. These shoes, but are they? Then I ain't talking about like, well, I'll get into the third problem later. But seriously, guys making more money than average, more than 90%, 95% of the population. And they still having trouble. Even when you talk about game, and you got these guys out there who are going to like PUAs and stuff like that, which don't ever confuse me with one. I'm on a different shit. But look, those guys would charge money for you. They had to pay money for those things. They had to have money to attend those seminars. Travel to cities, get a hotel room. They gotta got money for that. If it was just that simple, shit, why they have to pay for it? They could just go someplace and impress somebody. Shit. Even Miss Angel yesterday, she talked about this dude who had tried to get with her. This was years ago. We knew each other a long time. But tried to get with her, and all he did was just try to impress her with how much money he made she didn't even know what he looked like or anything. Come on, now. Come on. And yes, there are some women who get with men just for money, but we're going to talk about that, right? So, you got some guys thinking it's just money. Here's the second problem I have with it. How come a lot of guys ain't trying to make money? If you seriously think that's what it takes, because I can tell you about body game all day. Somebody else can tell you something else. Somebody else can tell you something else, right? They can say game, mouthpiece, whatever, right? Okay, you got some guys say, no, that's just money. Okay, what the fuck you doing to make money? I'm gonna tell you something now, and I've said this, and my money channel, if I get 300 views on a video on my money channel, that's a good day. I remember I got over 1,000 views, a few thousand views on a video on my money channel, right? I remember that. Right? But I was talking about something that was connected to relationships, and that's what people commenting on. Not the money aspect. I was talking about the economy. Everybody commenting on the relationship thing. Right? Here's my thing. And even with other channels that tell you how to straight make money, they don't be getting it like that. If a man really thinks that's what it takes, what's he doing? Is he getting an education? Is he getting a certification? Is he figuring out some business he can get into? Hell, is he even trying to get into crypto or something like that? What's he doing to make money? Yeah, I don't have to agree with it or anything, or anybody have to agree with it. What the fuck they doing? If you want pussy and you think it take money to get it, okay. What are you doing to make money? Because I noticed one thing. A lot of dudes who be saying that they ain't give no indication they actually making money. Now, I've had a few who will comment and they say, yeah, I'm making money. Okay. But the majority, what indication? Because honestly, if you really hustling and making money, you probably wouldn't have time to be like commenting and shit like that. I'm just be real. Like a lot of money, and especially nowadays, because shout out the Equalizer, financial advisor. He know who he is. Shoot, used to be a big deal. Make 100,000. That's damn near middle class now. So it's like $250,000 now. It's $250,000 now. Shoot. So okay, what y'all doing to make $250,000? What these dudes who think it's just money doing to make $250,000? Seriously. Seriously, it got a real problem. If you really think it, okay. Shoot, you should be trying to make money. You should be trying to figure it out. You should be getting your classes, either going to school, like I said, going to school, or getting a certification, getting your business together, getting your hustle together to make some real money. Like working like multiple jobs, whatever you got to do, if you think that's it. All right? And that's a real issue. Like, and you know, I've always said you make money for yourself because, look, I make money for myself. I make money for myself. I don't do it to impress any ladies. Cause shoot, y'all see me. I be working out, but I gotta eat too. And I like to sleep where the air conditioning's working and, you know, quiet neighborhood. You know? Shoot, you should be, I like having a car. In fact, I'm doing a car video now. I'm not doing a car video now because a rock hit my windshield, so I gotta get it. It's going to be repaired tomorrow morning and stuff. I still drive it around, but I was like, yeah, why? You know, I'll get that fixed. But money I could get it fixed. It was just like, oh shit. Sat in the car, parked the car, sat in and said, okay, let me get this shit done. You know, that's what you making money for. But if you think you making it just for women, shoot, what are you doing to make it? What are you doing to make it? That's the second problem. But then the third problem, men will say women just want money and stuff. And guys will say, well, I get all these women, you know, because I got money. Some will say it. Some will say it. Like I said, many don't have any money. Some will have it. Say, yeah, I got this money. Rest of y'all just broke. All right. Why you bitching about a gold digger then? Then when a woman come for you just for your money, or you really do have a my bad situation, you find out, yeah, you spending all this money on the woman. Like, you know, you take her out to, you know, that fancy restaurant, Ruth Chris. I always say that. I haven't been there in years. I might just head out there. But you know, go to Ruth Chris or some fancy seafood place. Go to one of those spots and everything where they don't even have the prices on the menu. Right? Taking her there. You know, take it to that play. Y'all dressed up. Shoot, you rolling in your late model Maserati, Jaguar. Shoot, BMW nothing for you. And you driving it along. Then all of a sudden you drive, yeah. And then she said, well, you think you gonna get some. And then she got all that food out of you, that little bit of entertainment. And then she said, well, you know, drive me over here. There's a big muscular dude answer the door. You be like, who's that? Oh, that's just my cousin. Dude, it'd be like a rough neighborhood or something. Shoot, you a little nervous around there. It's like, oh, you gonna be all right? Oh yeah, my cousin got me. You know, might even give her a hug before like she even get in good. It was like, wait a minute, did her cousin just cup her ass? Oh man, but nah, seriously, guys complaining about these foodie women using them for money and everything. Complaining about these women who actually say they looking for money. Like all these women deep down, they still want to find dude with some money. But you complaining about them. Complain about gold diggers. You got gold, motherfucker. You presenting the gold. Who you think gonna come for you? Why complain? If you gonna use the money, you gonna get what you present. You lead with your wallet, who you think you gonna get? Don't get mad when he actually take what you leading with. That's like you going fishing and get mad at the fish for biting at the bait. If you leading with it. And that's the issue I got with it. It's like, okay, if it's just money, if you think that's all the women care about and everything, well, tell me how that's worked for you. No, and you know what? That's what I want to hear from somebody. How's that work for you? You in a happy relationship? You know, you got a happy family life? You know? And don't count tricking or anything. work sex workers and stuff, or culturated prostitutes, or as the Honorable Pimp God calls them, acceptable hoes. They will take money from most men. They will take money. Some of the cheap ones, they take it for very cheap. What that mean? Anybody can get that woman. It might be a lineup. Shoot, you might spend some money on that woman and think you did something, and then she going over some other dude's place, either getting some more money or giving it to him for free. So how that working? Seriously, I want to. That's the one thing I've never seen. Every time somebody say for money, they can't give me anything defended. They'll say it. They'll say in general, yeah, I'm getting this and that. But who's seen that in the real world though? What indication they give? You know, if they have some type of TikTok or IG or something, you don't be no you don't see no serious relationship or some kids, anything like that. If you think it's just money, on just money. Now, usually if the woman get with that guy, if he had money, she still, if you ask her, you could look in her eyes and tell her she's like genuinely in love with him. But when is that actually just somebody just say, look, I'm just happy in my relationships with women and they just want my money? How many men are actually happy with that? That's the main thing. How many are happy with that thing? You spending all this money, the woman, she might have sex with you like just enough, some starfish sex or something. But seriously, I mean, how's that working? Now, yeah, money is important and everything like that, but that's just a part of the equation at best. She still got to look. She got her first look at you. She got to like be good with you being on top of her, behind her, the side, in the kitchen. Shit. And seriously, it's just just be real with it. Now, let me be very clear, because every now and then somebody will see me talking all that shit and, say, about guys getting women without having to spend money on them and think, oh, well, you must be broke. No, motherfucker, this is where I live. This is where I live. This don't look like a broke motherfucker's place. And I have a money channel. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers how to get a money mindset to make money. In fact, somebody who know me in the real world, he knows exactly where I live. He said, man, I need to follow your money channel. He knows exactly where I live. He know my house from the outside. It's like, damn, this shit. Damn, how far up it go? Shit. So don't even come at me with that shit. Don't come at me with money, shit. So if I'm making money, obviously I know how important it is. I'm just saying, if you want to get a woman, you're just going to need more. You're just going to need more. Indeed, when I'm in the area and stuff, man, I see some women looking at me being real friendly. They have no idea what I do for a living. They have no idea. And some even ask me. I say, oh, yeah, just some online stuff. So, anyway, though. That's all I have. But seriously, those are the problems I have with it. If it's all that, a man who really got some money, not a single man who has money, should have any issues. In fact, there's always exceptions, but the majority, overwhelming majority, should have women lined up, and that's not the case. That's not the case at all. That's another thing, too, because, of course, you get some guys talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray don't got no damn money. Seriously. Seriously, I want y'all to seriously think about how is it some motherfuckers who don't have money getting pussy out here, and some dudes with money are having trouble. And the reason why I'm even talking about it like that, because I'm here to help. You gotta get out that mindset. You can't lean on that shit, because they ain't really working for a lot of people, unless they just want the image and shit, and unless they good with somebody else plowing their woman. If you good with somebody else plowing your woman, which I'm gonna tell you what, there actually are some millionaires out there who got that pretty woman for show and everything, and they know another man's plowing. Shit, sometimes they want to watch. Is that how you want to live? If it's not, shit, develop the rest of your shit. Yeah, definitely make your money and everything so you can just live well. You can be sovereign. But you need to be hitting the gym. You need to be working on your personality. You know? You need to be working just to be the best version of yourself all the way around. And that's what I'm always going to preach. So anyway, though, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Probably hit a car video on Thursday. My glass will be fixed by then. So, and actually, I could drive around with it now, but, you know, as a lady friend said, you know, Rom, you know, deep down you bougie. Seriously, I am that type. I'm that type. I get a little scratch on the car, and I'll be looking at it like, I bought this car, but I'm still like, damn, should I take it for a paid job? That's how I think. Yeah, ghetto bougie. Spend some time in the ghetto, but spend some time around some bougie people, so it rubbed off. So anyway, though, that's all I got for today, y'all. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.